Hello everyone, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today, I'm going to finally be setting up my Rescene May collection. I've been talking about doing this for literally months. I keep mentioning it at like the end of all my videos and I'm finally doing it like 7 months later. But better late than never. It's the end of August. Well, if you can't tell by the template that I have here and the stack of cards that I have here, I have a decent amount of her cards. I was almost caught up before they just had a comeback. As you can see, they just released a single album called Dearest, and it is their heaviest photo card load yet, despite the fact that there's only 2 songs on the album, but whatever. That's neither here nor there. Today's the day I'm gonna be setting up for Rescene in my girl group binder. I already made this cover. I made this cover like 5 videos ago, and I'm just now setting up for this collection today, but you know. I've already made the fillers that I need. It's mostly their new album, if you can't tell. I literally have no idea how many pages I'm gonna need. I have like a vague idea of how this collection's gonna be set up. It's really annoying because they have a lot of photo cards per album. So albums are gonna have to get split onto 2 pages, but... So I'm just gonna start putting cards away and I'll like talk about like if we have missing cards and stuff. So their first album, their debut, which is it called? It's called Rescene. Great. I love a self-titled. I have all of the cards for. This was like my first era with Rescene technically because I've been following Rescene since Yo-Yo, which I think was a pre-release single. So does that make me a pre-debut stan? I don't know. I'm usually like, how many cards is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold on, let me figure out this layout real quick. So these cards are version 1. No, these cards are version 1 cards. And this is the PLVE version for version 1. And then these are the version 2 cards. This is a PLVE for version 2. And then these are the extra cards. So I'll do the version 1 on top with the card that stands out like in the middle. Or I guess, yeah, just like the one where it's not the matching outfit. And then same on this one. Which one's the PLVE? The backs are different. I'm confused. I'm confused with how they do their backs. Oh, but it matches. Perfect. Perfect. And then these 2 can go in the middle row because these were just like extra cards. And then I'll put a white sleeve in the middle. Anyway, like I was saying, I've been following them since debut. I'm really apprehensive these days to get into new girl groups just based off like one song, like based off debut, because K-pop is so hit or miss, especially like these days with everybody experimenting with sounds so much. So I'm always nervous to like get into new groups, but genuinely, Rescene has yet to release a bad song. They have really good title tracks, really good B-sides. If you're watching this and you don't know Rescene, I'd be surprised if anyone here was just watching this for fun, like you don't know Rescene. But if you don't, I would so super highly recommend them to anybody. If you like girl group music, maybe I'm biased, but I feel like they're like Red Velvet Little Sisters, Billy Little Sisters. I don't want to say Luna Little Sisters. That's like a hard title to like come into, but I think the music is so good. And at the end of the day, that's what this K-pop thing is about, right? Like good music. So if you're looking for new girl groups to get into, definitely recommend Rescene. I think they're definitely gaining popularity, thank God, but I need them to be Blackpink level. Okay, the next album is Scenedrome. So I have all of the like normal album photo cards for Scenedrome. I just don't have the PLVE versions, which I honestly don't know how hard those are going to be to get. I found the PLVE versions for their debut like super easy, but I feel like I haven't seen these that often, so I guess we'll see. I have the 2 fillers for both of the versions. I wonder if people just didn't buy them as much, but I feel like, I don't know, like I said, it was kind of easy to find the ones for Rescene, and the glow up ones aren't that hard either. I'm still missing one for glow up, but I feel like I've seen it a few times. So this is Scenedrome. Scenedrome is still like my favorite like album / era for them. I think Love Attack is their best title track still. But like I said, they haven't released a bad song yet. It's still possible. They're only 4 deep, but I'm hopeful. Okay, so that's Scenedrome. Next is Glow Up. This is where things start getting complicated. This stack right here is all Glow Up, and I'm still missing 1 card, as you can see. So there's 15 cards because is this the Me version or the We version? The Me version has an ID that comes with it too. So since there's 15 cards, this album's gonna have to be split onto 2 9-pocket pages. I'm gonna do the We, the We version first on one page, and then I'll put the me version together. So this is gonna be 7 cards, and I'm gonna do the actual like photo cards where she's in the we outfit on top. Like these are the normal photo book cards. I was actually considering when I was gonna pick up my rescene collection and I was thinking about like what I wanted to do, I was considering picking up my top 3 because it took me a while to like actually commit fully to a bias. Obviously I ended up going with May. I just love May, so I love her so bad. But Minami and Wani were also like contenders for my bias / bias line. So for a second there I was like, what if I just collected my top 3? And I still think about it occasionally, but considering how many cards they've been doing per era, like if they were consistently doing like Scenedrome level, like 6 cards per era, I could very like easily, I feel like, justify doing 3 members, but I don't know, 15 cards per era. And then they did, I don't even know how many that is, 14 I think for Dearest. That's just simply too much. For even 1 member, that's going to be a lot to deal with. So for now, at least, I'm sticking with just May, but just know down the line, the possibilities are there. So this is the Wii version of Glow Up. The normal album photo cards, the units, and then these are the QR cards. I wish that the QR cards were also in this outfit just to make everything consistent, but next, look at the backs. Can you see? You can. That's so cute. Should I put this one in the middle? I kind of like it on the edge though. I don't know. Someone let me know. And then the Wii version, I am missing 1 card. Oh wait, this is the me version. I'm sorry, did I say Wii version? The me version, I'm still missing 1 card for. I'm missing one of the QR cards. But like I said, I think I've seen it on Instagram. I just haven't like bought it or anything. So hopefully this should be okay. And then this is gonna be an 8-page layout, 8 pattern, because of the extra ID card, like I was saying. So I'll copy what I did for the last page. Actually, no, I won't. I'll put the selfie here because then the ID can go here. And then I'll do the units. And then I guess the QR non-selfie can go here. And then the other QR card I'm missing will go here. And then this will go in the middle. Okay, not bad. Not bad. I kind of like how these pages turned out. It's kind of crazy. I feel like I very rarely will start a collection and have so many cards like to put away, which is why I made this whole video actually, because originally I was just going to start the collection and just store her cards normally. But I bought almost her entire Glow Up set like all at once, and I bought her rescene set with a lot of her Scenedrome cards. So I was gonna get them all at once anyway, for the most part. So I figured I might as well just make this video so I can store them all at once, and then we can start from there. And then in all my storing videos, I'll just store the new cards I get. So this is Dearest. I have 0 cards for Dearest because it just came out like a month or so ago, and I have bought a copy. I pulled a Wani set, so if anyone wants to trade, check out my Instagram. We can trade for May. But similar to Glow Up, there's 14 cards, so I'm just gonna do 7 and 7 based on concept. They have 2 like album cards, and then there's 5 QR cards, with one of them being a concept card. So I'll put all of the Dear version cards, all the Dear concept cards on this page, with the QR concept card, like the concept picture card, in the middle. Okay, this is super boring when you don't have cards to put away because you're just looking at fillers. But then there's the Dewey version, which I'm just gonna steal the same layout, copying it. So the 2 photo book cards, and then the rest of these will be QR cards with the concept card in the middle. Once I eventually, maybe, hopefully, get this album cards, or get some of these album cards, this page will look better. That's all for the album card setup. I do have like, I guess, 1 more page I need to throw back here because somehow, some way, I already have like extra rescene cards. Just 4, it's not crazy. First, like I said, I bought a copy of Dearest, and I didn't pull any May in the actual album, but I did get this May Apple Music pre-order card, so that's fun. This is like a mini, the mini start to my extra May cards. And then these are other cards of my other biases that I wanted to keep. Initially, I was going to keep every Wani or Minami pull that I had, just in case I were to ever pick up like top 3 or at least one of these other members. I decided to not keep all of them. and just be normal and keep like the cutest ones. So this is a glow up album card for Wani. And then I also have Minami and Wani's Apple Music pre-order cards from Glow Up. I don't have May, but I do have Minami and Wani for some reason. So I'm also gonna put these in here. It'd be great if I could find, oh, sorry about the sun. It's a weird time of day right now. It'd be great if I could find a May version of this POB, just so I could like have my top 3, and I think that would look really cute on a page together. But I'm not really worried about it right now. I want to prioritize getting her album cards before I even like think about worrying about POBs and stuff. So, but yeah, this is just like my extra page, my extra May cards, and then extra cards that I wanted to keep of my other biases. So yeah, that's my rescene collection. We can do a final flip through with the weird ass lighting. The sun came out. So here's my cover that we made 7 million years ago. Then we have their debut, Rescene. This album is done. It's the only finished album, actually. Scenedrome, just missing the 2 PLVE cards. And then this is Glow Up, the Wii version, which is done. And then the Glow Up Me version, just missing this one. And then I have nothing for their new album, Dearest. But I think, not that you asked, if I had to rank their title tracks, I think it would go Love Attack, then Deja Vu, then and then Glow Up. But I love them all. Like, they're all so good. So it's like, it's hard to pick between your favorite children. Truly. Anyway, that's it for this video. This is definitely a quick video, but I just wanted to store these all in their own video instead of having like 30 cards to store in my storing video that were all reseen. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this binder closes now. I think I might be moving Triple S to a different binder eventually. Soon, maybe. So maybe that'll clear up some room in here. Okay, we're not doing terrible. Everything fits still. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Probably a storing video. Who knows? I start school now, so my frequent upload schedule, frequent in quotations, will be no longer. My apologies. And see you guys later. Bye!